Greetings and welcome to Factorio. Today we're going to start a brand new single player world, heavily modded. Now I've been playing with this mod for a little bit, I've done very little playing with them, but I've really enjoyed what part I've played, so I figured we'd make a little series out of it. The mods we are playing with are... That one's turned off, so ignore that one. We're playing with a bunch of Angels mods, which are big mining and smelting and whatnot, so all those. We have a whole bunch of Bob stuff, which just makes the whole production chain much more complicated. Loads of them. We've got the NEI, which is useful for figuring out what the hell Bob stuff does. And we have flammable oils, resource spawn overhaul, space exploration mod, tree collision, and the upgrade planner. I think that's a fair amount of mods to play with on the first real modded run. So, and also we have Arumba's lights, which is why I turned that one off. It makes more sense than that one. Anyway, that's what we're playing with, so let's get on. So, I spawned this map in. It's about 17 or 18 respawn attempts. But I think having a nice circle of ores around, it's pretty decent. We've got a big coal patch and two large sapphirite, one large sterolite and bobmonium and rubite. There's no other ores on the map because that's what the resource overhaul does. It makes it so there's a lot less ores around in close proximity, but they do tend to be larger patches of them. So yes. Also, here's the setup configuration that I've run this map with. So as you can see there, a lot of stuff being upped because of the less amounts of them available. Anyway, water's right there, so we should get coal for power. Good. Now the way the game is really different for me is that a lot of things require wood, which I was not expecting earlier on. Splitters and stuff like that require wood now. And if you look at the you've got basic circuit board, I have no idea how to make those yet, but they're going to be fun to figure out. We also have these burner ore crushers, which we need to really worry about. Now, we want to get up. Normally, we go to your coal mine, you pop the mine down, which we're going to do anyway down here, and get some coal operational. Now, that's not a problem, except for the one little part of it being a problem. Can I have a tool, please? I much prefer an axe. Thank you. Get some wood down, and we need to power that. Thank you. Autosave. And we're going to get you up and running. Let's actually make a wooden chest first so we can store the coal somewhere. We just need a small amount of coal to be just temporarily getting started there while we collect some wood, because there's a lot of wood nearby, and quite frankly, you need a lot of wood. A lot more than I was expecting you to need. So let's cut through these. Not in too much of it, just give it a for that coal engine just to get a little bit started on it. And we'll go. We'll just top this little bit of forest off here. Yeah, it'll be fine. And then we'll head back. We have currently 32 wood, so I don't really need much more than that. I also don't want to waste out my axe because I haven't got anywhere near smelting up and running yet. And it'll take me a little while to get smelting, so be aware of that. This is almost a first look at the mod. You know, almost like my first run. All I've done so far is I've made a very simple, in my test world, is get a small smelter up and running and get a manufacturing of belts up and running. That's literally all I got to. So yeah, I'm red science. That was my limit at that point. Excellent. So can we put that? Alright, so you burn through that. I'm going to give you... I'm fine with that 16 actually. Let it burn through that and then we'll pick it up. And we'll start putting down our first pieces. Now we need stone to make... Where are you hiding? To make more mines, furnaces, but don't have, but the thing is, there's no stone on the map. You get stone through different means. But to make another mine, we need, yeah, we need iron plates and stone furnaces. With stone furnaces, we require stone. And as you can see, there's no stone on the map. You get stone, annoyingly, as a byproduct of iron mining. So, I'm thinking, what we'll end up doing is all these ores can go into a central part here. Head down and we'll have like a smelter array down here. Or up there. I'm going to go up or... Ooh, I don't want to go across, there's too much forestry there. Oop, that's wrong button. We have a gas wells there. That's good. It does seem to be relatively clear-ish going north, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. There's some forest there, and there's a little tiny forest here, big forest over there. So I don't want to be going that way into the thing, because that's just be a nightmare to get forest out of the way. I have no idea over here, but the water's there, which would be good for like oil-based products. So I'm thinking we should probably head the main bus down. There's a scattered forest around, but it's much less dense than that. Yes, okay, so the bus is going to head south, I believe. Or at very least our smelters will. So we're going to start a small smelter here. But our goal is to bring the ores down and smelt below this lot. Alright, so we'll start off with a burner mine. Just there. And then we need a crusher. There. Because you need a crusher to make it work. And I want to get that up and running pretty quickly. So give me a burner inserter. Put that there. With my furnace there. Now that is much more complicated than it used to be. It used to be that and that. Right, coal. Let's give you... let me give you half the stack, all the stack. And that one. That all. So that should build up that good. And then you produce... and unfortunately, you do produce stone. So what we have here is this one gets produced, which is sapphire ore. And this one here... well, it doesn't actually know what they call it, but this one's actually basically sapphire dust. And that one there is... actually... you'll tell me, won't you? No, you won't. But anyway, you make iron plates. And you're out of fuel, because I completely forgot about you. There you go. Have 5 logs. Have 5 logs. That would keep you happy. So this dust is creating up. This dust here, you pull it out, and you can craft it into stone. Stone takes the dust. It's crushed stone, and it gets converted into stone for you, which... it's kind of annoying that you're producing stone in this manner, which means you're actually having stone on your iron ore line. Yeah, that's going to get painful, isn't it? Okay, let's get another mine up and running so we can get that progressing much, much faster. Where are the mines? They're in that one. I need the stone, so I need to get 5 pieces of stone, and then we also need to get 9 plates. Well, I have the plates, there you go, and I need 9 stone. So, stone is in that one. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, that should be enough to make the next mine. It is. Excellent. So, what I'm going to do is, do you notice how this guy's pausing every so often? He's pausing because these guys are really slow to supply him. So I'm going to drop another one of these guys down, and temporarily I'm going to give him half my wood. Just to get them both running quicker. And then when we have enough, I'm going to get these guys down to the south to get them actually making a large amount of coal. But I need 2 more of these guys to do that. Oops, I picked out some of the ore, but they are back. There you go. And you can see we're already overwhelming the mine itself, which is great to see. But yeah, it does mean unfortunately that we're going to need a lot more fuel and stuff to run. How are we on stone production? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Okay, I need 2 of those guys. So I just need... what are we short on? Well, we have 5 stone and 9 plates. Well, we have the plates, and I don't know if that's enough to make the stone. It is, actually. So we can get both of those, and we're going to run down here and put these guys down to making coal, because coal is very important, as you'll be aware. Boop. Put you there. Give you a single piece of wood. And put the other guy facing you. There we go. Now we are finally automating coal. So they're going to be a little while. I need to update that to probably 4 mines at some point. As you saw, getting the materials is a little bit harder than you'd expect. There we go. Yeah, so we definitely need to look at getting these guys into a proper setup as soon as we can. Also, we will get rid of these guys as soon as we can. But I also get power up and running, which is very important for me, actually. You want to get power, powered mines and stuff. We're going to need that sooner rather than later. Wood supply is down to 30, so let's just make a small path down here where we're probably having power generation coming out here anyway. Can we have that, please? Thank you. Actually, we're going to be building up here. Yeah, we don't want the furnace to go too far. It shouldn't impact that, but hopefully we'll find out before it's too late. And hopefully when we've done this, there'll be enough materials back in there for us to make something useful. So the biter bases are set to very far away, but from what I hear, I've never seen any of them. From what I hear, they have HPs in the thousands for the bases, so don't expect too much biter base hunting. But I have turned off biter expansion, so once we kill a base, they shouldn't bring a new base in. Because if they're going to be in thousands of HP, I don't want them coming back again. Alright, here we go. And then those 2 trees at the far end will clear this path. And that one annoying tree down there. I see you down there. You. There we go. That's the trees out of the way. That's a nice little gap for making the power generation. How are you guys doing over here? Boop, boop. Thank you for the 52 coal. It's much appreciated. And how are you guys doing? Down to 4. You're on wood still. You're out of coal. Take 10. There you go. How are you doing? Whoop. You're out of coal as well. Take 10. There you go. And give me all of that metal plate. You give me all that stone stuff. You've got 3 left. Don't need much. You have 5. And the arm here is down to its last piece of wood. So take the wood out. And let's give you 10. You shouldn't burn through that much, I don't think. And you guys are fine. Alright, so we need to build more of these and get at least a mini setup working. But I feel that it'd be good to get you offloading into a chest to get that stone out of there as well. And also get that out of there faster, because wow, we are definitely overwhelming that now. Boop. Alright, can I have a few more of these guys? So first of all, power generation. Get me I need to put my need copper. Ugh, copper. Alright. Copper's exactly the same setup as this is. So I need a crusher. Convert all that to stone for me while we're doing that. I need a crusher. I'll need a mine, which I need this stone furnace of. We're good. We can do that. I want 2 mines. 1, 2. And I'm going to also want a burner inserter. Oh, and a furnace would be useful, wouldn't it? Boom. There we go. Alright, let's go get the copper running. Copper's here. Hello, copper. Doesn't look like copper, does it? What I've noticed is on the text at the side. Hang on. This text here. No way of cheating it. This text here, the first word in it, which says copper this time around. I've noticed that whatever the first word is usually the thing that comes out of it. That one says copper, iron, cobalt. So it's copper. This one down here says iron, copper, quartz. So the first one is copper. It's iron. So that's kind of what I've come to a conclusion so far on. Right, give me 2 mines. Give me the crusher. Give me the inserter. And give me the furnace. For now, that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to end up putting the buffer chest in there to get the stone out. But I feel that would do quite well. Give me the 43 stone for you. Wood for you. I feel you don't need that much. I'm going to give you half of the burner fuel. And you two will get half each. And that's not much, but it should keep you going quite well, hopefully. Alright, you guys do that, and you start smelting. You need 3, really? You do need 3. Well, there you go. Oh, I forgot about you. Sorry, inserter arm. Here you go, have some wood. Have 20 wood, I don't want to worry about you for a while. There you go. Alright, so you are all working fine. You're now smelting me materials I can definitely use. I gotta do some more stone though, so I only have 11 stone now. Boop. And make me stone. Okay. And you guys down here are doing a pretty good job of getting me the coal I need. Could definitely do upgrading you 2 earlier rather than later. So give me 2 more mines and get you into a loop. So after them, we're gonna look and get electricity up and running. So you point up, you point across, you point down, and there we go. We have a loop. Boop, 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 boop. Right, so you guys are nice and happy making that loop, and you're doing that. Okay, power generation. We need a pump, which means plates. Good. I need 2 steam engines and a boiler. So, yoink. So give me a boiler, 2 steam engines, and then I'm short on plates. Of course I'm short on plates. Boop. There we go. And a pump. And you're out of fuel, which, luckily for you, I happen to be carrying a whole bunch of fuel. Give you 20 this time round. I want to get these guys replaced with electric sooner rather than later. Because mines are really annoyingly inefficient. And you have no fuel? No, you have 8. You got 4. Top you back up. Is it 20 this time round? I have a lot more coal on me, so I can definitely do that. And you guys actually should get an upgrade as well, shouldn't you? Yeah. Give you some coal. 20 for you. And 20 for you. And then we can put a little bit in the other things needed. You got 42 wood still, so you don't use much. You're still 19 that. And top you up to 20. There we go. Have the full 14 I had in my stack. Alright, so you guys are all very nicely topped up. I can leave you alone for a short while. You will back up on stone dust, unfortunately. So we can start planting down our small power plant. It will be a small power plant to start with. It's going to be here, so it's not going to be that big. But it'll be a very tiny one to begin with. So put that one there. Boom. Give me my boiler. Put that... I feel that one is better. And then power plants can come south. I didn't drop enough trees out of the way, clearly. And then, boom. There we are. Both of you guys are very nicely in place. And we need to give you a supply of power and stuff. So give me power poles. Give me a couple of power poles. And just put that one there for now. And then there. And we'll run those up where we need to be in a very, very short space. Actually, no, that's quite a bad place for you. Give me... Put you up here with one tick away. And I can probably get that power pole there. And that can be where we run off the pipe to the main area. Like that. Excellent. Right, and you need power, coal, so I'm going to give you a... Take it all for a moment, just pressure up, which draws way too much power during initial pressurization. 3 locks, 4, 5, come on up. So it's 4.5 stacks it takes. You know what, take all of it. For now, I don't worry about you. Take all of it, give me power poles galore. We use all of our copper and a lot of our wood. Not all of it, luckily. But this will be power poles we can use to run across the base. So... Power poles? Thank you. Right, take this back to the main base. And at least we'll have some power over there for when we get the electric miners in place. That will do for now. Now, right now we're not doing anything with power, so there's nothing there. But I definitely want to get coal and things running. So, let's... Thank you. And get moving. Now, we've got no research done yet. I am well aware of that. We haven't even started research yet. Jeez. The research is not too bad. Boop. And up here, do the same. Just grab all your materials and see how we can progress. Well, you're actually keeping up, but you're not keeping up. Wow. I didn't realize that one was more effective. Okay, so let's just start crafting 10 research now. So it's in our inventory when we need it. And let's go for our next stage of building. What's our next stage of building going to be? Well, admittedly, crafting science right now was a bad idea because we need that crafting time to make materials. Yes, that is true. Alright, forget that part. Let's get you started on the proper automation. We need belts as well. My plan was originally, well, and still is, to bring down the ores from these down here and then smelt them down here. That's still the plan, but short term there'll be a small smelter set up here for each one of these just to get them started. Because, as you can see, we need materials and a lot of them. And I don't actually have that many belts to do this. Okay, what do I need to make belts? Just iron? Just iron. Well, do that. Get me another smelter and another arm. But this time round, give me swap those arms out for proper arms, actually. Boop, have that. Electric arms. Ooh, autosave, thank you. Electric arms. Go there. These are much, much faster than our boiler-based counterparts. Let's put you... Actually, move both of you. Move you up to there, and you there. I can then put the electric arms feeding you and feeding you. And then I can just put you... Take 20 coal. And if you could take 20 coal... And then I'm going to power these 2 arms up, they'll start supplying the materials. Which should keep everyone happy, shouldn't it? And by happy we obviously mean entirely frustrated and not happy, but that's how they are. And then you go there. Just keep it right up. And there you go! Our first electric usage! Aha! Well, very least. Can I have a science lab? Thank you. So now you two are definitely progressing on a lot more than you were before. Perfect. And I can just go past and do it. And I have iron. Yes, and you have 32 copper. I do need more copper. We should do the same thing here, but you're not backing up as much, so don't see the benefit of it right now. So, that being said, you are... Are you actually burning 1 per tick? 6 there. Boom. No, 3 ore per plate. Okay. that is fine. Well, it's not fine, but it's doable. Let's get that science lab put down and get our first piece of research done. Let's put it down here, just out of the way, so not to cause me any issues. And we want to get an assembler. Yes, we do. But I could really do with splitters underground. They will really be helpful as well. Yes. Also, I also put the science in there. Boom. Right, so research-wise, we're making that needs 20 and that needs 10, so I need to craft some more. I really don't like crafting it, but yeah, so I need to get the crafting up automatically, but we need belts and stuff first, and splitters to get things moving where we want to be. So, let's first start out. What can I make on the splitter side of things? I can't make many because I need more. Well, you want iron. Well, you know what would be really useful? If we had loads of iron. Well, we don't have loads, but we have some iron. Craft all of that into belts, and we'll start moving these away from the little mini furnace areas as soon as we can, and get some belts running. And I will be coming down here. Now, what I might do is, before the next episode, clear some of this forest out for belts to come down, because I want to be starting a smelter down here, and it'll be on this side, because that side's way too dense by the look of it. There's definitely a forest there, isn't there? Yeah, there's definitely a dense forest there, and there's nothing to the north. Ooh. I'm even going around that, but that's not a major issue. I mean, this got a gap here, but that's not... I'll say that there's nothing here. We could build down here, but it's quite away from the mines. I don't want to be that far away from the mines. Looking at it, even though there's a forest that's dense here, we probably have grenades by that point anyway. We might end up building our smelters to the north. It looks less dense in the immediate area, but I'm not sure yet. I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'll need to clear this area anyway, because I'm going to start coal packs fully at some point. So, before this episode, I'll probably do a little bit of tree clearing, but let me know what you think of the series potential, and I will see you all next time, I suppose. Yes. You need... I think I'm short on iron. I'm going to get miner drills. Yes! Excellent. Anyway, I will see you all next time.